This video has been brought to you by GetANewT.com with 3 E's. GetANewT.com. Got a lesson for y'all today, so pay attention, nigga. So I'm picking up this one kid. She's probably 19, maybe 20 years old. She didn't even look old enough to drink. Like, she was probably even younger than that. But as she's approaching the car, I can see her on the phone and she's in like a heated argument. Like, I can actually hear her yelling into the phone. And when she gets in the car, she completely ignores me. Like, that's how into her conversation she was. I could have been the wrong Uber. I could have been a kidnapper that was coming to take her away. Who knows? Because I tried to confirm the address that we were going and she completely ignores me. So I just take off driving. And as we're going along, I'm listening more and more to the conversation and I can hear the person she's talking to yelling through the phone. It wasn't on speaker, but I can still hear the other person on the other end. And the person on the other end is like, bitch, you done switched up. You don't fuck with the crew no more. You think you better than us now? Yada, 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 yada. And the girl is like, that's not the case at all. You are my best friend. No, fuck that. You're my sister. I could never turn my back on you. It's just, I got a new life now. I'm into different shit now. I have to put my focus somewhere else now. The person on the other end is like, nah, bitch, fuck that. Mad bitches got kids. Shaniqua got 2 kids, and she still managed to come out with us and hang out. And my passenger was like, yeah, but Shaniqua's kids stay with their grandma, though. They don't stay with her. Matter of fact, they call their grandma mom. She's like, listen, that's my girl and all, but that's not the life I want for me and my child. Once again, the person on the other end of the phone just cuts her off. It's like, see, there you go, talking down on us, acting like you better than bitches. And she's like, listen, I'm not better than nobody. What the fuck are you talking about? I've never talked down to none of y'all. I've never disrespected none of y'all. It's just, I'm a mother now. I have to focus on my child. So no, I can't spend as much time as I used to with y'all. No, I can't be out hanging with the crew drinking all night no more. No, I can't come out to the club every night with y'all no more. No, I can't be trying to break niggas' pockets for their bread no more. I'm trying to do something completely different now. I have another life to look after. And I take that shit seriously. She's like, you wouldn't understand because you don't have no kids. You keep killing yours. I'm in the front seat like, and that's when shit got a little bit crazy on the other end of the phone. Her homegirl starts screaming so loud, the girl took her head away from the phone like this because it hurt her ears. Her homegirl screaming through the phone, bitch, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. I knew you was judging me. I knew you felt some kind of way about the shit that I do. You can't judge nobody, bitch. You ain't no better than nobody. You done did dirt just like all of us. You done hurt people just like all of us. You done fuck people over just like all of us. So her homegirl's like, listen, I love you. You're my sister. I will always love you. But I can't fuck with y'all like that no more. I have someone else to look out for. And if you can't understand that, I don't know what else to tell you. And she hangs up the phone. She starts telling me about how she just had a kid. The kid is like 7 months old. And from the moment she found out she was pregnant, it changed her whole outlook on life. Because before she got pregnant, she was running around in the streets, she was drinking, she was smoking, she was taking pills, she was hanging out with her peoples all the time, like every single day. Like, she said she spent so much time in the streets with her homies, her mom actually started to think that she was either ran away or moved out and didn't tell her because she spent that much time away from home. She said the minute she found out she was pregnant, it was almost like she became a different person. And I had to kind of stop her there for a second and let her know, like, listen, you're not different. You're just becoming more of who you already are. And that's what life does. Becoming a parent is no different than getting hooked on drugs, falling in love, getting $1 million, becoming famous. These things don't necessarily change you. They just make you more of who you already were. And that's what I was trying to explain to her. So she got out the car, and that whole conversation that she had with her friend made me think about one of the greatest movies of all time, Mr. Society. Classic movie, most critics would agree. You can look it up. And for those of you who don't know, there's a scene in the movie where the main character, Kane, and his best friend, Sharif, are talking to Sharif's dad, played by the incredible Charles S. Dutton. That's a whole other conversation. Now, during that scene, Charles S. Dutton was explaining that his son, Sharif, used to be kind of a knucklehead. He was a thug. He was out in the streets doing whatever it is thugs did in California in the early 90s. And once he decided to be a Muslim and join the Nation of Islam, well, that kind of rubbed his father the wrong way because his father was a Christian. Over time, Sharif's dad said that he began to realize that if Allah can make his son a better man than Jesus can, he said he's all for it. The older I get, the more I'm starting to realize I'm kind of taking on that same kind of mentality. Meaning, whatever it is you choose to believe in, whoever it is you choose to believe in, if where you end up is a better person than when you began, does it really matter how you got there? I understand a lot of people say it's about the journey, it's not about the destination. But the destination is important. If you don't know where you're trying to end up, you're not going to stay true to the path that you're on. Whatever your motivation is to become a better you, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, who cares? For that young girl, her motivation was becoming a mother. Becoming a mother made her decide to be a better version of herself. And ultimately, I guess that's what I'm saying. I don't think it really matters how you end up in a better place than when you start, as long as you end up in a better place than where you started. I mean, the way I see it, if you're trying to be the best you that you know how, and I'm trying to be the best me that I know how, maybe we'll start to treat each other the best way we know how. Right? What do I know, right? I'm listening to you.